Yo boy por there.
Welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be reacting to DDG and Riley Played You. Receipts never seen before. Okay, so we finna react to this. It is 18 minutes and 44 seconds long. Okay, we finna watch it and we finna see what's popping.
Started an entertainment company called Zooted ENT. I didn't try to holler at him. Did I try to holler at you? Be one.
No.
Sign. This is a contract.
This don't seem right. Everything was great. He was sending me video ideas.
Riley.
Diverse went crazy.
He's not coming through with his side of the bargain.
As soon as she got back from Chicago, all her views.
But he wasn't promoting any of my videos either. He wasn't holding up that part of our partnership.
And she got mad at me like it was my fault.
He told me he didn't want to do videos with me anymore because if I'm not getting what I want up front, I'm...
No, because you ain't hit me back to do a video.
You might be asking where everybody else goes. Competition happened or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
That was about me. He said he never was going to say anything about anything. As my boyfriend Trey became official, it just, everything like fell through the cracks.
You do any type of disrespect, we step.
And after that, that's when I was blocked. I would knock him out.
Tia, I don't know why you in this video.
Oh, I don't give a...
I don't want you, Riley.
We not tripping. We know the truth.
Your girl was messing with other dudes. I know because she told me.
And it shows you how ungrateful people is.
Get Riley to 50K.
Now, if you pull up to my house, just know, prepare yourself for the worst. Me and him weren't friends anymore.
Episode 3, Lies and Lies, with conclusions and the receipts you have not seen. Watch the whole video. I promise I will.
After a lot of back and forward videos, T finally uploaded a video explaining a little bit of how she felt.
He was just trying to start like this clan of... And it was just like, okay, like that's fine, but it's like at the end of the day, I'm hitting you up and I'm trying to do a video with you. I'm hitting you up because I'm trusting you. I'm giving you access to my YouTube account. If you scroll down my page, I've been had this YouTube account. I trusted him to be like the person that I was gonna partner up with, and like I thought, who better not to do it with than him? You guys don't get it. I'm not pressed off YouTube bread, and he's not pressed off of my YouTube. So it's like it was supposed to be a collaborative thing. It was supposed to be a partnership, and it was supposed to be fun. It was supposed to be like family oriented.
Ads already? Come on now. Martin Louis, you gotta do better.
Musicians have trusted Shure on stage and in the studio for decades. And now you can experience this
Video.
Things. I just want to explain myself, so if you please hear me out in this video, I would appreciate it. I want to start off by saying that I apologize for coming off as ungrateful inside of my videos. My intentions have always been pure. I'm very grateful that I got this opportunity, and I've learned so much in such a short period of time. I reacted off of emotions, and I wish I would have handled things differently and offline. And I'm not just saying this because all the hate that's been going my way. I genuinely just want to grow and move forward from this situation.
Dang.
I did not mean to come off
10K likes, shoot. If I get 10K likes on one of my videos, I would be so happy.
Two people, and it should have just stayed between us two.
Riley tries to clear up the air by saying that she didn't mean to gang up on DDG by having her boyfriend and her brother on her video.
I strictly only put them in there for support and just to help me cope with the situation. I deeply apologize for anybody I hurt or felt like got disrespected because they were in the video. I just really needed them by my side, but I realized where I went wrong in that, and it should have just been myself, since this is a situation that's with me.
Her brother was apparently there for support, but yet he threw shade at DDG. Remember that cringy moment?
Really, what you talking about, Joe? Really, what you talking about?
Really, what you talking about?
She then says that she never cheated on her boyfriend.
My relationship goes, I never cheated on my boyfriend. This is not somebody that I'm just dating. This is somebody that's living with me, has lived with me for months now. There's no way that I would be messaging and having full-blown conversations with another guy while he's right in bed next to me.
She then basically implies that people are only against her because she doesn't have a big following, meaning like DDG.
Today, I understand that there's a lot of people out there that are viewing me as a certain person, and there's nothing really I can do to change that. I'm not the one with the big following. I'm not the one that's going to be easy to understand or believe.
She then basically talks about how she shouldn't have handled the situation the way she did.
In the grand scheme of things, the way I handled the
situation was wrong and I shouldn't have handled it that way. I was upset.
My edges need to be
I did things
fixed,
out of anger that I regret,
prayed,
and I
laid,
apologize for them.
scathed,
So I just came on
whatever.
today to really reach out to my fans, for everybody who has kept supporting me. I thank you guys so much. I apologize for any hate that's been brought your way. I don't want that to keep happening to people I love, and the people who are supporting me.
Okay guys, I'm going to tell you what I think about her apology, but before I talk about that, she did not mention anything at all about DDG or apologizing to him, and he also saw this video, and this is what he had to say.
I'm not even gonna drill this girl, man. She's done. Riley's done. Career-wise, YouTube is gonna be hard for you to come back from this, because it's just gonna be very, very extremely hard for you to come back from this. This is a very, very fake apology. I don't accept it. Matter of fact, it's nothing for me to accept. I didn't get mentioned in the video, and that's hurtful for me.
Yeah, I was about to say he do kind of seem hurt.
Let's get into
like he was
my
hurt.
conclusion, what I think of the situation. Disclaimer, I think these bitches are fake, so I am not biased at all. I'm not siding with any of these bitches. A lot of the fans will be biased though, and will start throwing hate at me because you are in tunnel vision up DDG's. So a lot of you would not see his faults. Vice versa for Riley's fans. Some Riley fans are not going to see her faults. And what it looks like the problem started because Riley will not take DDG's advice when she went on vacation.
And because he lived in Chicago, so I would go over there.
I told Riley to film with this dude because you're not gonna have no new content. They don't want to watch this bullshit content that you posted. I was giving her real advice. She decided she didn't want to film. She didn't want to put them on the internet. Okay, cool, I get it.
So then after that, I came back and it was just like a problem.
Now, Lala uploaded a video and she basically implied that she messed up because she ended up going on vacation and not listening to DDG.
And you messed it up. Your priorities were elsewhere. You slipped up, and now he has other things to do.
Basically says that she slipped up. And it made me think, is she basically speaking like that because she spoke to DDG and maybe DDG vented to her about the situation? But I'll show you and you let me know what you think.
He has other priorities, other people to work with, his music, his own video. Like, there's so many other things. You're not the only thing on his mind. So I understand, like, she chose to leave, have a vacation, do her, comes back and is just expecting him to drop everything.
She wasn't really expecting him to drop everything, but she was expecting him to follow through to what he was going to do, which was to promote her page.
Promoting any of my videos either. So he wasn't holding up that part of our partnership.
But, like, I get what she's saying. I get her frustration. You know, she's signed to him. He should be helping promote her shit, whatever. But he was going hard and doing all that before, and you messed it up.
So if this is the case that she did mess it up, why didn't DDG discuss it with her and let her know, like, okay, you're not following my advice. I don't want to go halfway with you because you're not going halfway with me. This could be the situation because at the end of the day, regardless if she messed up, if he says he's going to promote her videos, he should do it. It's a part of the partnership. It's a part of the agreement. And if he's not happy because she's not doing her fulfillment of the contract, I guess, and listening to him, then maybe that should be an open discussion.
First one, he was like, you're slacking, you're not posting 3 times a day. I'm like, well, if we're talking about working for somebody, I don't work for you.
And you messed it up.
Now, all this drama kicked off because DDG uploaded a video. He mentioned T and mixed T up with Riley's situation.
Alright, this is what y'all keep spamming, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. Who's on the roster of Zooted ENT? And I'm gonna tell you why the roster is like it is. I'm gonna lay it on the table. Competition happening, whatever.
Yes.
Can't nobody do it like I do.
Hey, my dear. Skip.
Yes, at the end of the video, he says, oh, I have nothing but love for her, blah, blah, blah. But that's some passive-aggressive shit. It's a little bit too much, and people are eventually going to attack him. But what Riley should have done was tell DDG that and not run to the internet and then make it the situation worse than it already was. He also implied to T that he wasn't going to put their business on the internet.
Like, he was just upset, and then he hung up on me about being a part of Zooted and stuff like that. And then this is what he says. I didn't mean to hang up on you. And then he said, but keep this between me and you. No bad blood. I said none. So I'm thinking, like, okay. Or he's not gonna make a video about me because I know how YouTube people are.
And because T saw this, she felt really betrayed, and that's why she went and did a video.
I want to watch her video.
Riley.
I don't even know
But
what her
I think
YouTube
T
channel
didn't realize
is
that
called.
Riley was gonna make up some bullshit in her video,
She
which
seemed like a
explains why people are
she
also
gave me Cardi
upset
B
with
vibes.
T.
Riley lies.
Okay, so Riley talks about how she met DDG at a club, and I can't help but to think that she paints this narrative that, okay, see guys, he's from a club with a lot of money, and people at the club, when they have money, they're like these type of people. If they don't get their way, they don't like want to F with you anymore, and that's why it's like she really tried to put all the pieces together that he liked her, and the reason why he wasn't working with her anymore is because she rejected him. Because at the start, she was talking about how he said that he didn't want to mention that they were met in a club.
Say the right way where we met because he didn't feel like it was going to be appropriate, because the same way he met Seven, he met me. I met him in the club. Here's a video of me and him in the club. This was the day of my birthday.
So this made me look deeper to see, okay, so did they meet at a club?
She did hello.
To Diamond, they did.
Meeting in a club park, yeah.
Was she there? Because another guy who was at the club and at the event said
he was supposed to meet her at the club, but everything was taking so long, so Jay invited her to DDG's venue.
Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Riley is saying that
he liked me at that moment. I didn't show interest. I rejected him multiple times.
Now DDG says no, that he didn't, and that he wasn't into her, and that if he was into her, he could have her. And then his homie, who was in his music video, confirmed that he did hit on Riley.
DDG did like her. Riley, at the end of the day, she was trying to get at her. I was there at the club. I was there when all this kind of unfolded and happened. He was really trying to. I remember he was talking to her a few times. Like he was trying to get at her. He told her, like, my car is over here. Trying to get her in his car and stuff.
Diamond says that from what she was told, DDG didn't hit on her.
Because from what I was told from words from you in my house, those wasn't those words.
But at the end of the day, is the girl really gonna go up to
those wasn't those words?
Cousin and be like, yeah, by the way, he was like hitting on me and he said he wanted to eat my feet. So I can't help but to think, of course she's not gonna tell Diamond that, unless Diamond means something else, meaning what she said in the video, they were strictly business. Riley said that he didn't hit on her.
In that way, you know what I'm saying? Or hit on him or anything like that. It's not like that. I didn't try to holler at her. Did I try to holler at you? Be 100.
No.
I'm going to say that DDG did not hit on her. But let's say she did hit on him. Maybe afterwards, when he realized he couldn't get any, he was like, okay, let's focus on business. Now, the thing with this narrative that Riley is pushing is that it doesn't make any sense. And it tells me that she's lying. Because she said when her and her boyfriend came official, that's when everything went through the cracks.
My boyfriend Trey became official. It just, everything like fell through the cracks.
Well, I did a little bit more investigating, and I looked at her video with
he
her
should do
boyfriend that she
CSI.
announced
That's
on the
what
day
it's
when she
called.
released this video. But in the video, she said,
and then after that, like a few days later, on the 7th of January, we became official.
so on the 7th of January, you came official with your boyfriend. If that's the case and it was slipping through the cracks when you guys came official, why was DDG in the videos afterwards? 8th of January, he was in a couple of other ones. He hooked you up with his friends to do videos with, a couple of other videos. And before, you said things went off the rail because he wouldn't do a video with your brother within a 2-month period.
And when he didn't do it for like 2 months, it started to frustrate Riley.
That's when like things started to go off the rails.
Because I feel like she's gonna say, hey, well, if he didn't when we came official on YouTube, well, if that's the case, he's being flaky beforehand.
Fell through the cracks.
And the only thing that changed was Riley's relationship status.
And you guys know it wasn't shortly after, like you can look at the timeline on the 7th of January. You guys have seen when I announced about him and when DDG stopped promoting me, and it was all around the same time, on the 7th of January. I mean, I might be looking at this wrong.
No, you might be looking at this wrong, and that's the situation. You didn't even know if you were correct in this whole story that you came up with, alright. She ran with this idea, and instead she really should have contacted DDG, but she made things worse for her. Now, in DDG's response,
We got close. Yo, girl was messing with other dudes in LA, my brother.
I honestly thought that he was trying to destroy her image. He seems like someone who will be petty, tit for tat. Oh, he said that this about me? Okay, well, I'm gonna lie about you, because he said in his video that Riley was messing with other guys while she had a boyfriend. And we all know she came official on the 7th of January. She said this to Fly in her video.
Oh no.
What about you? Why you single?
I was in a relationship when, like, a few years ago, but I just have been just chilling.
I then realized that she's been lying about her life on her videos because she's been doing these pranks and blind dates and etc. etc. The boyfriend was basically a secret at the time. So now I'm feeling, okay, there's no evidence to show that she has cheated, so I can't really just take his word for it. At the end of the day, it does sound like DDG didn't follow through properly what he said he was going to do, and it sounds like the girls got frustrated, and when they took it out on him, I guess they don't have, I don't know, maybe I'm not there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fly, so I don't know how the conversation starts, but it sounds like DDG gets angry, and he's like, well, I'm not working for you, this is a partnership. You know, I really don't know. It sounds like they don't have any skills at handling conflict, and you're the ones who chose to work with him at the end of the day. Now, let's go into Riley's fake-ass apology.
In the grand scheme of things, the way I handled the situation was wrong.
So she said the way she handled the situation is wrong.
I shouldn't have handled it that way. I was upset, and I did things out of anger that I regret, and I apologize for them.
The reason she was upset and she acted on her emotions, but not once did she say, what I said about DDG was completely wrong, guys, and I apologize, which means she still believes what she thinks and what she said in that video. She's not sorry to DDG at all, and I can't help but to feel this was a kiss-ass apology because she knows a lot of people were hating on her. I do feel bad for Tia. I don't think she realized what she was getting herself into when she went into Riley's video. I do think she acted on emotion, and I do feel that she should have contacted DDG when he...
What she say from the beginning? A pimp can't be pimped or something like that? A pimp can't be pimped. I think that's what she said.
In his video before going to talk to Riley and be in her video. I definitely feel she was upset and hurt, and completely understandable. When someone tells you something and they do the opposite from what they said they were going to do, of course you're going to feel some type of way. And that's why I feel T acted the way she did. So guys, as you can see, my conclusion had a lot more proof than what people were just saying and talking. I was able to put everything together for you guys so you can understand everything and understand why I came up with the conclusion that I came up with. DDG should have not put it on the internet. Riley should have not taken it way too far the way she did, and she should have contacted...
So basically, in conclusion, stay out of social media. Don't put your personal business on social media. I have to learn that myself too, because like I do everything on social media. Well, not everything, but I know what not to post. And I know myself, because like when I get mad or stuff like that, I would just like block you on every social media that I have. Like I walk so fast with my emotions. And then later on, I might be like, yeah, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I should have, you know. Then you regret it later. You don't want to do that, because once stuff is on once stuff goes on social media, boo! It don't matter how many times you delete it. It's still there. That's the problem. People need to understand. It's there. Anybody can like take a screenshot and just like keep the story moving. Like what?
DDG, she wouldn't be in the mess that she was in. She clearly ran off her emotions and did not think things through properly, because her story does not even make sense. And in fact, it sounds like she was really upset because her channel wasn't growing the way she wanted to, and she wanted to find someone to blame, and she blamed DDG instead of herself because she wasn't taking DDG's advice. If there is a contract and you guys have a bond and you say you're going to follow through something, then you should do it. I think DDG was up in his feelings, and he'd take things an extra level by trying to tell everyone to unsubscribe to her. I think his cousin and his brother did add some value, but at the same time not. If anything, this whole situation really showed how Dub is personally. He thinks he's above everyone. It also showed Diamond making a fallacy, because when they were talking about the fake reality show in that video, Diamond's reaction was,
it's just the principle how ignorant you look. You look real ignorant, dumb, and stupid because...
Which is a fallacy. I feel like they're upset because they don't like the fact that people say their videos and all that are fake and staged, and there's nothing wrong with it. If you're gonna do stage videos and admit it. But of course, these are little kids that they're entertaining, so it's a much more easier to lie and manipulate them to get more engagement, because if you find out that all their shit is fake, you're most likely to give less engagement, which explains why Diamond gave that fallacy and acted the way she did when she reacted to Riley's video. But anyway, that's my conclusion. Guys, let me know what you think of this whole series. I'm going to have a spin-off tomorrow. 2 videos should be uploaded tomorrow. Smash the like button. Let's get this video to 10,000 likes. And I'll see you guys in another drama video.
Wow. Okay, well, my input, I feel like they should have just like talked about it. This is what I'll be talking about. Nowadays, our generation, we lack of communication, okay? We don't communicate well. We take everything to social media. We take everything too hard. We want to be petty. We want to be petty. We want to be ruthless. We want to just like, if I have something to say, I want you to listen. Like that's the vibe I've been getting from these people. And it's like, come on now. I have raspberry, is that how you say it? Raspberry voice right now. But yeah, like, what? It's just like, okay, well, they should have just talked about it. I feel like that would have just been so much better than just like putting everything on social media and let people know about your business. Now you give people opinions and like stuff to say about you, whether it's true or not. You know, that's like, how would you do that? And now people think she's ungrateful, but at the end of the day, you don't know what was going on. DDG can say something, Riley can say something, but how do you know it was true? Were you there? Were you sitting on the couch while they was talking about plans? Were you sitting at the back of the car when they was talking about Zooted ENT, his business? Were you sitting behind the car? Was you eavesdropping? No, I don't think so. Okay, the thing about YouTube videos is like, I can record a whole YouTube video, cuss and talk smack about everybody. And when I realized that, oh, that's not a good video, when I'm editing, you can crop and cut all of that out. It will make you sound like you're an angel. Just like take out all the good spots and just put them on. Like, you feel me? So it's like, you don't know what's going on. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to take sides. I'm not going to say, oh, DDG is right, DDG is right. Or Riley's right, Riley is right. No. But yeah, I guess that's whatever. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Be blessed, be positive, be beautiful, and most importantly, be you. Don't let nobody stop you to be anybody or do anything in this world, because you're bound to come and you need to accept that. So thank you so much for watching my video. Bye guys.
I don't wanna go right now. I don't wanna go, baby. You're my home right now. Don't leave me alone.